My name is Kimberly Zanotti, and I am the Field Office Director of the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services Field Office in Washington, Fairfax, Virginia. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you and your family, friends, and guests to today's naturalization ceremony here at the Alexandria City Hall at Market Square. I would also like to take this moment to acknowledge the presence of Alexandria City Mayor Justin Wilson and Section Chief Juan Wood, also of the Washington Field Office. To officially begin our ceremony, I would like to ask everyone to please rise and place your right hand over your heart for the presentation of colors by the Joint Public Safety Honor Guard. Also, please welcome Taisha Carlisle and Marshall Tolliver from the City of Alexandria Department of Recreation, Parks, and Cultural Activities, who will sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, and the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, came through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you so much, ladies. That was absolutely beautiful. I love the harmony. Please be seated. At this time, I would like to invite the Honorable Justin Wilson, Mayor of the City of Alexandria, to provide his welcoming remarks and present Alexandria's Citizenship Day proclamation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. First of all, can we just give another hand for that rendition of our national anthem? That was pretty amazing. All of our city employees are very, very talented, but not all of them we forced to sing in front of crowds. So thank you for that incredible performance. I do want to welcome a couple other folks who are here with us this afternoon. First of all, from the City Council, we have my colleague, Councilman Kenneth Aguirre. We have our City Manager, Jim Parajon. We have our Sheriff. I don't know where he went. I saw him. Where is he? He keeps moving. He's really quick. He's really fast. Sean Casey, our sheriff. Thank you, Sean, for being here. We have former Mayor Bill Ewell right back here. I want to thank Ms. Zanotti and Mr. Wood for being back with us. We are happy to have you here and part of this celebration. This has been a wonderful partnership of the city and USCIS for 20 years now. We have been doing this ceremony out here in Market Square, and I love this event. This is always an amazing event. It is an affirming event. It is an event where we celebrate really the rebirth of our democracy. You all are constantly rebirthing our democracy by becoming United States citizens and by re-energizing our nation. And so congratulations. We are so happy to have you here. We are happy to welcome you as United States citizens today. You know, my paternal grandmother came to this country from Barbados as a teenager. That was her native country. My maternal grandmother, she was born here in the U.S., but her parents came here from Austria-Hungary and Poland. In Germany. My maternal grandfather, he was born here, but his parents came here from Poland. And then my paternal grandfather, he was born here, but his ancestors were brought to this country enslaved from Africa. And so my story is not dissimilar from so many here in Alexandria who can trace their heritage either directly or indirectly to waves of immigration who have come to our country over centuries. Over a quarter of our population here in the city of Alexandria was born in another country. Immigrants refresh our country constantly. They generate economic growth. They generate cultural contributions. They add to our society in so many ways. And that's why we are so excited to be a part of this celebration and welcome you at the end of what we know has been a long journey. We know this is not an easy process. We have great partners on the federal side, but we know this is a journey that for many of you began, in some cases, decades ago, coming from all over our world. And we are celebrating 25 of you today from 25 different countries becoming United States citizens and joining us. And one of the amazing things about our country is that whether you can trace your heritage, this is your 6th or 7th generation that has been United States citizens, or whether you are becoming a citizen today, we are all equal. We are equal in the law. We are all Americans together. And that's why we are so excited to celebrate with you today. I do have a proclamation on behalf of my colleagues from the City Council. Later in the agenda, you are actually going to be led in the Pledge of Allegiance for the very first time by our Assistant City Manager, Julian Gonzalez. Where did Julian go? We lost him. He's back here. You can wave, Julian. Julian was where you were last year. He became a citizen of the United States last year, and he is a great member of our city team, and he hails from Mumbai, India. And so we will be celebrating. You will be doing the Pledge of Allegiance with Julian in a couple minutes after you become United States citizens. But I want to begin by reading a proclamation on behalf of my colleagues on the City Council. Whereas Constitution Week is traditionally observed in the United States from September 17th through September 23rd to commemorate the significance of the United States Constitution in preserving the individual freedoms, liberties, and common welfare of the people who live in this country. And whereas in addition to commemorating the signing of the Constitution, the United States Congress designated September 17th as Citizenship Day. And whereas on this day, the City of Alexandria, in conjunction with the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, proudly sponsors a naturalization ceremony in recognition of Citizenship Day since 2003. And whereas while all persons present in the United States are entitled to fundamental constitutional rights and basic human dignity, citizens of the United States enjoy additional rights and privileges and full participation in civic life. Whereas the individuals before us today have met all the requirements for naturalization, which include the ability to read, write, and speak English, knowledge and understanding of U.S. history and government, good moral character, and adherence to the principles of the United States Constitution. And on this day, we'll take the oath of allegiance and will be sworn in as citizens of the United States. And whereas we applaud and welcome these individuals and new citizens across the nation who are taking the oath of allegiance and celebrate them as part of our whole America. And whereas, as new citizens of the United States, their presence is an example of the rich diversity that they bring to our community, the Commonwealth of Virginia, and our great nation. And whereas, as United States citizens, we are asked to participate in the political process by registering to vote in elections, and we will make sure that happens in a couple minutes, serving on juries when called, and participating in the activities of local government. And we will expect you to do that as well. Now, therefore, I, Justin M. Wilson, Mayor of the City of Alexandria, Virginia, and on behalf of the Alexandria City Council, do hereby proclaim September 12th, 2023 as Alexandria's Citizenship Day and urge all citizens to reflect on the many benefits of our United States Constitution and on the rights and responsibilities of American citizenship. I further commend each new citizen here today for your courage and commitment to the ideals that make this a great nation. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the City of Alexandria to be affixed this 12th day of September 2023. Congratulations. Thank you so much. You inspire me, and I look forward to celebrating with you in a couple minutes. Thank you.
All right, at this time, I would like to invite my colleague, Section Chief Juan Wood, to the podium. He has the privilege of calling the countries and presenting the candidates for naturalization.
At this time, it is my distinct privilege to call the countries of candidates for naturalization. Candidates, when you hear the country of nationality call, please stand and remain standing for the oath of allegiance. Afghanistan, Albania, Bulgaria, Canada, Egypt, El Salvador, Ethiopia, Ghana, Guatemala, Honduras, Hungary, India, Indonesia, Italy, Mexico, Mongolia, Nepal, Pakistan, Philippines, Poland, Russia, Sierra Leone, South Korea, United Kingdom, and Vietnam. And Reno. I didn't see that. 25. Mr. Zanotti, I present to you 25 candidates representing 25 countries who have applied to become citizens of the United States. Each of these candidates have been interviewed by an officer of the Immigration, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, and unless accepted by the law, have demonstrated the ability to read, write, and speak words in the English language. Each has demonstrated his or her knowledge and understanding of the histories and principles and form of government of the United States. Ms. Zanotti, I recommend that this candidate be administer the oath of allegiance, thereby admitting them to United States citizenship.
Thank you so much, Juan. All right, candidates, are you ready? This is the moment you've been waiting for, right? All right, I'm going to ask you to please raise your right hands, and you will be repeating after me. I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state or sovereignty, of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen, that I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law, and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, so help me God. Congratulations, you are America's newest citizens. Great job. All right, please be seated. Well, I am so honored to be the first person to call you my fellow Americans. Upon taking the oath of allegiance, you have joined a diverse and esteemed group of naturalized citizens who are united by a belief in their rights and freedoms guaranteed by the United States Constitution. Each year, USCIS celebrates the connection between the Constitution and citizenship and highlights what it means to be a citizen of the United States by holding special naturalization ceremonies across the country. This ceremony is one of many that will take place as part of USCIS's annual Citizenship Day and Constitution Week celebration. On September 17th, the nation observes Constitution Day and Citizenship Day as part of Constitution Week, September 17th through September 23rd. The commemoration honors both the signing of the U.S. Constitution on September 17, 1787, and an observance that began in 1940 as I Am an American Day. Citizenship Day began in 1952, based on a law signed by President Harry Truman, and in 1955, President Dwight Eisenhower proclaimed the first Constitution Week. As we celebrate National Constitution Day and Citizenship Day, you all serve to remind us all of the power of perseverance and the endless opportunities that are available to those who choose to become citizens of this great nation and embrace all the opportunities that the United States has to offer. As our newest U.S. citizens, you will help shape our nation's future. Each of you brings distinct skills and experiences, and I hope you all will use your talents for the betterment of your community and the nation. I encourage all of you to be involved and engaged citizens. Volunteer at a local organization, run for public office, cast your vote on Election Day, or apply to work for U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services. We're hiring. Being American is not about one's religion, the color of one's skin, or the place of one's birth. Rather, U.S. citizenship speaks to our character as a country to transcend differences by bestowing upon us all equal rights and responsibilities. Your participation is critical to the continued success of this nation. Again, congratulations to all of you on fulfilling your dream of becoming an American citizen today. I wish you the best of luck as you start this new chapter in your life. So, as new Americans, for the very first time, you now have the opportunity to say the Pledge of Allegiance to your flag. That's your flag now. Unlike the oath, when you raised your right hand and repeated after me, when we say the Pledge of Allegiance, we place our right hand over our heart, face the flag, and recite the Pledge of Allegiance in unison. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Julian Gonzalez, Assistant City Manager for Public-Private Partnerships of the City of Alexandria, who will lead us all in the Pledge of Allegiance. As Mayor Wilson said, Mr. Gonzalez himself naturalized as a United States citizen just last year, so we are glad to welcome him to the podium at this time. Let's everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. All right. Thank you again so much, Mr. Gonzalez, for leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I would now like to invite Section Chief Juan Wood to return to the podium to call your names, and we will present your certificates to you graduation style. When you hear your name called, please come forward to receive a special copy of the proclamation from Mayor Wilson, your certificate of naturalization, and then return to your seat. I would also like to invite Mayor Wilson, City Manager Parajan, and other council members to form a receiving line so that we may congratulate our new citizens as they process across the stage.
All right.
All right, thank you, Ms. Zanotti. Applicants, let's call your name. The first row, you can stand up, and when I call your name, you can start going graduation style and go through the receiving line. I'm gonna apologize at first if I chop your name. So if it sounds like it, please come. It's probably you. Front row, please stand up. Jagnor Bakali. Abel Birhaid Bayet. Exenset Udval. Veronica Bavi. Eva Palma Fuentes. Alexander Nikolovic Baravno. Ayod Mazzouz. Janina Romanenko.
Congratulations. Here you are.
Nina Abdul Majid.
Congratulations. Here you are.
Jacqueline Balalos de Leon. Ian Pinara Uranis. María de la Paz de la O. Hernández.
Here you are, sir.
Oh.
You don't want to leave without that. Congratulations to you.
Sia Alexandrova Kazubia. Next row, you can stand up. Young Kit Kwon.
Congratulations to you. Here you are. You're welcome.
Christina Kovacs. Nicholas John Greenwood. Pooja Pandari. Susana Guadalupe Lima Cacheo. Han T. Man Tran. Syed Muhammad Shah Samari. Bakob Bukhari.
Congratulations to you, sir.
Thanks, Seth.
Belkis Daridia Pineda Villanueva.
Congratulations to you, sir.
Iman Alid Mahmoud Fayed. Alessio Bayoko. Mehedbin Isafke. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations again. First of all, I can't let our federal partners undercut us on hiring. We're also hiring as well. And the police chief's right there, the sheriff, where is he? They're both hiring. And so if you're interested, please stop by on your way out and submit your application. In addition, we also, as we mentioned earlier, we expect a lot out of you too. We want you to be a part of our government. We want you to help us serve our community, apply to be on boards and commissions, volunteer in our community. We want to see you in our community helping give back. And we also expect you to vote on November 7th. And so the registrar's office is right over there. They're going to wave. There they are. They will take your application when you are done. You can now sign that and submit that to them, and they will be happy to get you registered to vote so you can participate. Early voting starts in a couple weeks, right? 2 weeks, so they'll be ready to make that happen. But thank you so much for being here and for going through this process. I see it in your eyes. I know the experience that you all have been through has been a long one and a grueling one, and congratulations to be at the end. I have to be careful and not look at your eyes too much because I'm going to need some of those tissues that you're all holding because I know how emotional this is for all of you. And but thank you for being a part of our country. We cherish you and celebrate you today, and look forward to working with you in the years and days to come. Thank you. Oh. And we can also get your passports as well, and our library is there to help assist you on that as well. So please, thank you.
All right, I want to thank Mayor Wilson and the City of Alexandria council members and staff for joining us today. We definitely do encourage you to stop by the voters registration table. If you do want to work for USCIS, it's USA Jobs. I'm not going to let him. I'm just joking. Anyway.
AlexandriaVA.gov.
There you go. There you go.
Jobs.
Anyway, obviously we all want you. But listen, before we depart, let's have one final round of applause for America's newest citizens. Congratulations.